By June, all our creators will now have an opportunity to really monetize everything that they do in that space.
Kenya will become an eligible country in a couple of weeks. This means any creator that passes the eligibility criteria will be able to monetize by their own.
On March 18th, 2024, Kenya's President William Ruto and the top management at Meta announced an initiative that could see Kenyan content creators, personalities, and companies start earning from the Meta-owned platforms of Facebook and Instagram.
In a few weeks, in a couple of weeks, many of you will be eligible. The eligibility criteria will be now available for content creators in Kenya. That's a big step in making sure that our content creators, the people who operate in the digital space, have an opportunity to monetize their talent, to give themselves additional revenue. And I'm truly grateful to Facebook for working with us this journey.
President Ruto announced that Kenyans will begin monetizing their content on Facebook and Instagram by June this year.
The teams we have here, you've heard from Putita there, they've really been on my case on how we can innovate more this space, expand opportunities in this space, make it easy for monetization. Jay Moore there, he calls himself Ulemze, has also been ever present whenever we are having this conversation. Did I see a Winja somewhere? So all these people have never given me peace, but I'm very happy that today the commitments that we made, and Facebook is here, the Meta Group are here to work with us on various aspects.
It's June, and we will be keen to see how many creators have monetized their platforms.
I want to encourage Meta Group, if we can do it before June, somewhere in the middle here, it would be a very welcome surprise to many of these good people. As you can hear them speak, they are very eager, they are already in that space.
This move will make Kenya one of the few countries in the continent to start enjoying the feature. Nigeria is also apparently on the list of African countries to benefit. The move was announced by the Facebook President of Global Affairs, Nick Clegg, in a meeting with President William Ruto at State House in Nairobi.
We are very keen at Meta to work in partnership with this great country, and of course others around the world, as we navigate those huge changes.
So let's break down for you what you need to get monetized on the platform. Here's all you should know about making money from the platforms. According to Meta's monetization policies, for a creator to be eligible for monetization, they must have at least 5,000 followers, be over 18 years old, have at least 5 active videos on their Facebook pages, have accumulated 60,000 minutes of video views in the past 60 days, including live videos. The Facebook profile or Instagram account to be monetized should be for Kenyans living within the boundaries. This means Kenyans living in non-eligible countries cannot earn from their platforms.
And to talk about eligibility criteria in more details and in more technical terms, we're talking about creators that have more than 5,000 followers, creators that are more than 18 years of age plus, creators that have more than 5 active videos on their Facebook page, and that have collected 60,000 minute views in the last 60 days. And this is for videos, direct VOD videos, and live videos as well.
Another eligibility criterion requires that the Facebook profile follow community standards such as avoiding hate speech, avoiding sexualized content, and inauthentic content.
And I want to commend Meta Group alongside all the other players for being keen on safety and making sure that we have the right content and we do not have content that can be abused in that space. Again, we're going to work with you. The government of Kenya is going to deploy whatever resources we have to work with you to make sure that that space is secure and we minimize content that is undesirable.
Further, one has to follow monetization policies set up by the platform within the business partners program. The monetization policies can prohibit certain content types from being monetized. So approximately how much will creators earn? Internationally, the rates start at about $0.01 to $0.02 or 1 shilling and 30 cents per view. This means if your video content gets attention from viewers, you could pocket up to $20 or 2,610 shillings for every 1,000 eyes that watch it. But this is not guaranteed, as the cost per mile rate or cost per 1,000 views varies from country to country. Western countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, and Europe earn more. The monetization in Kenya is a culmination of a year-long push by the government led by the president to have creators earn for their online content. It is also a way for Meta to help woo some of its disgruntled influencers who shifted to other paying platforms like YouTube and TikTok. The biggest announcement came from the president himself.
We are working with Meta Group and all the other actors in this space to make it much more easier for our MSMEs to understand how they can do business, how they can conduct their enterprises in the digital space, how we can create more entrepreneurs in the digital space, how we can use the digital space and the capabilities that can be obtained in that space to assist our micro, small, and medium enterprises to scale up their businesses.
But wait, there's more. The monetization will be available in both Kenya's national languages.
Just a couple of things I wanted to add. One is that monetization will be available in English and Swahili, which is I think, to broaden the base of creators. And the mention of M-Pesa, previous to this role, I used to manage the partnership team for international markets, and we actually use Kenya regularly as a global case study of mobile payments. And when asked for kind of a good example of a product market fit, Kenya tends to be one of the top markets globally in which we think that the availability of mobile payments can be quite pervasive across every aspect of society. So the hope is to hopefully export this example more broadly. And I know that the mobile payments team is quite committed to integrate this even for our ads business, because we see this as a very strategic market. Kenya today is the hub for most of the agencies throughout Africa. And I think the availability of mobile payments here would be a huge advantage.
The announcement comes amid an explosion of content creation as a career among young people.
We've already had very early discussions, however, about our continued investment in infrastructure in Kenya and in the rest of the region, as His Excellency continues to press us on. It's not just about Kenya, but the whole region. So we'll continue to invest in kind of infrastructure like the To Africa submarine cable, which we hope will give you even better internet, better and more affordable internet access over the years to come, as well as other major infrastructure projects.
With enough followers and strong engagement, you can earn several hundreds to many thousands of dollars a month. Of course, it takes time and effort to make money, whether your goal is a side hustle for earning passive income or a full-time gig.
We've poured our hearts and soul into creating content with hopes that one day we will achieve and increase financial rewards. This is a day that our passions will translate into sustainable income. As Meta introduces monetization opportunities that will revolutionize how content creators like me operate, I will urge all content creators to seize these opportunities and to be able to create meaningful and engaging content, because now we are moving also, and it's an additional to kufinya computer toa dola, to washa camera, tengeneza pesa.
We will sustain our digital skilling program for the youth so that they can get the requisite skills to enable them optimally exploit the potential within the creative economy.
For Sauti TV, my name is Hilda Katebe.